Welcome to iGod Today, your daily reflection. I'm Father Soney Sebastian, a Divine Word missionary priest. Today the Gospel speaks of scandals. It's a much used word in our newspapers today, and not always with the same meaning that we find in the Gospel. In the media, it tends to refer to behavior which we do not expect from certain classes of people or even from any people. We read about it and we say, how terrible, how wicked, how bad and sad. In the Gospel, however, scandals are stumbling blocks which impede our journey along Christ's way. The way of Christ is expressed in love and compassion. And whatever that happens, the action is noted and rewarded. So anyone who gives a disciple even a drink of water, precisely because that person is known to be a follower of Christ, will not go unrewarded. That anyone is to be taken with full literal application. It could be a person of a completely different religion or even no religion. And one would hope that we would do exactly the same in return. On the other hand, anyone who corrupts the beliefs of a simple believer is only fit for a fate worse than death. And that applies most of all to fellow believers who, by their actions, can be an obstacle to a person following Christ or coming to know Christ. Obviously, Jesus is not urging us to carry out such amputations literally as we hear in the Gospel. His point is to warn us of the many things which can be a stumbling block or stumbling blocks in our Christian lives. Perhaps we would reflect a little today and try to enumerate the things that get between us and following of Jesus. There's a certain purification that takes place in everyone's life, This purification can happen through the trials which the Christian is likely to face in the faithful living out of the gospel. If the salt itself loses its taste, what can it be used to give or to give taste back? Keep salt in your hearts, and you will be at peace with one another. Salt here seems to be the inner essence of the message of Jesus. That is certainly the key to peace in our own hearts and in our relationships with those around us. And if that salt is within us, we are not likely to be a stumbling block to others looking for Christ and His way. So, be the salt of the earth, and don't forget, be the light of the world.